year. Uh, this is an exciting moment because Bitcoin has now reached 40,000 and it is moving. But before we look at Bitcoin, just wanted to show you a little bit in reference to the stock market because the stock market as well is moving and there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of news. There's people that are beginning to invest as I predicted that June would happen around June 15th. It's already happening. People are already investing, and that's uh, a good way to take advantage of this market is by knowing where the trends are and what's going on and listening to news as well. Really, really helps. So let's take a look at some of this right now and see where we are, where we stand. One moment here as we bring this up. Give me a moment here. So here we are right now. We are checking on Coin right here. As you can see, Coin has had a stalemate for several days. It's just this consolidating path right here. It reached 208 back what was it, on the 19th of May, and then now it's consolidating into the 230, 240. So it's right there. It's in that consolidating path. Is this going to break out? Is it not? Well, we shall see. Some of the big movers of the markets today are back right here. Fifth AMC. Can you believe that AMC went back up to 77 after being at 8? That's unbelievable, right? But it happened. It happened. Now, once it got to 77, what happened? People started to short AMC and it went right back down to the 39s. It's amazing. Just wanted to show you. Let's see if we can look at this chart. Look at that. And from the 8s all the way up to 77. Congrats to those who've held for the long term. I have not held for the long term because I figured they would do a public offering. Have they done a public offering? I can't tell. From the news here, I don't see anything in reference to that, but that's congratulations to those of you who held on to that one. How about GameStop? Let's see what GameStop is doing right now. It's back into the 200 range. That is amazing as well. I haven't played on these um, two right here, but for those of you that do, I mean, that's great. You see, it was at the 170 range and it boom went up to 290 again. I never expected to see this again. I guess people are starting to get checks and now they're starting to invest in GameStop and AMC. What else is moving here along with these plays? Is there a way for you to jump in? Of course, there's always a way to jump in. It just depends on what you're willing to do. Oh, look at that. Bed Bath and Beyond as well had an amazing, I'd say overall, Bed Bath and Beyond has had the most gains out of all the companies because it was worth, what was it, at $24 and it went up to what, 48 yesterday and today, and it dropped. It dropped. You can see that's why these stocks are very volatile because they're not normal plays. These are people who are investing at the same time or pumping the stock at the same time, and it flies, but then it drops. It drops. There's money to be made in the markets. There's money that is potentially yours if you're willing to take the time to learn what you need to do and so on. Now, this is Plug, one of my plays, which I was down 20,000, and now I'm only down about 7,000, and I'm expecting this one to move even more. Let's just take a look at it from a longer perspective. It was down, I think it reached into the 18s about a month ago. And then now you can see that Plug is up to the 30, 31. There's a lot of news, a lot of people who are doing joint ventures with like Renault and HYVIA through Renault Group. Let's see, BTIG is bullish on Plug Power, Nikola. So this is really, really good news in reference to the stock market. Now let's take a look at a little bit in reference to the crypto coins. Give me a second here as I get the screen ready for you right here. So we were looking at coin before, and now let's look at Bitcoin right here. You can see Bitcoin right now, it's worth at 38,000 or so. You can see that right there. I was expecting a uptrend right here, but it consolidated at this area. And then it dropped a bit. Now it's at 38.8. It did hit 40 right here, 40,000. It Today, did it hit 40? No, it's at 39,400. Do we expect this to move up or not? We don't know. All I can tell you is if it breaks 40, that's a good sign, but I don't think it's going to break. It's holding on there at that level. Let's see on a 4-hour chart what's happening. So you can see it's still consolidating right there. Let's see on a 15-minute chart. Oops, give me a second here. Whoa, what happened? Let's just zoom out so we can see this much better. Now, that is what's happened in the last several hours. It was at 39,000, 39,400 right here, and it's dropped a bit. And it's holding. It seems to be holding in this level, just above the 38,000 level. That's pretty good. That means that it's a possible chance for a breakout. However, I believe that the Bitcoin and Ethereum will drop some before they start to take off. They will. That's my belief. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's see. Ethereum. Ethereum was at 2,800 right here. Now it's back to 2,700 is where it has support. And it's in between that 2,800 and 2,700 support that Ethereum is holding. There's a lot of news in reference to crypto. There's a lot moving in the markets. If you want to join my live tonight, where I possibly will jump into a trade live and show people, just look at the comments below how to get in, how to join us, and we'll post a link there, the Zoom link that you'll be able to join us. But if you join our Telegram group, you'll get even more information, more educational stuff, which is what our focus is on this channel. Education. This is Riot. You can see Riot was at 31 and it dropped to 28, and it looks to have support right there in that 28-ish area. That's pretty good. Mara has gone the opposite of what I expected. I thought Mara was going to take off before Riot, and Marathon has gone down to 24-ish, but it's still a good buy for the long term. It's in this path right here. It's consolidating. You can see that it found support right here many times. It has one, two, three, four, five, at least 5 times hit the bottom right here of resistance, of support, sorry, of support. And this is a good sign right here that after this drop right here, I don't think it's going to drop anymore. However, I would wait to see that it consolidates before jumping in. Sometimes you jump in too early and all of a sudden it drops more. Crypto stocks hold their ground as analysts say Bitcoin may reach new lows. Wow, that's a first for me. Wow, that's amazing. I've been saying this for a while now as crypto will reach a new low, and it hasn't happened yet, but it could happen. That's what people are saying. JetBlue is one of my long term stocks. You can see it dropped a bit from 20. It went down to what, 19 ish. And this is around the range where I purchased to invest, and I'm holding it until it reaches at least 26 or so. That's right. I'm expecting it to reach that level. So let's look at some of the other cryptos in the actual crypto software here. Let's see. Give me a second to bring this up. Let's see if this is one of them. Nope. Okay. Now that we're looking into KuCoin software, let's see if we can bring this up for you. These are some of the coins that I'm watching, coins that I'm excited about to be able to invest and eventually reap the benefits from them. That's Matic right here. You can see Matic. Matic is one of those coins that is going to be good for the long term. There are some investors that have come out, like Mark Cuban, in reference to investing in this one. And you can see it's on a consolidating path still. We spoke about this yesterday. I believe that it's holding right there. It's either going to break down or break out. I will hold. I will hold. I'm going to try and jump in anywhere in right here 120s, 120-ish. Maybe if it breaks below this 150-ish, then I will jump in. But right now, I'm not going to jump in. XLM is good for the long term. I purchased at 39 cents coin. And this one is probably consolidating as well. So give it a second to come up. Yep, it's been consolidating since May 24th. Sorry, I have a cold since this morning. I don't know what's going on, but there's something going around that gave me this crazy cold. KCS, which is the KuCoin currency. And this one is also, oh, it's made a breakout from the last few days. I think we saw it at 7-ish and now it's at 9-ish. That's very good. EOS I like for the long term. If you're interested in any of these coins, maybe you should do some research. If you need more research, join our Telegram group. We give a lot of information there on how to get the information that you need in order to invest properly on your own terms. Here's Bitcoin on another platform. That way you can see it from a different perspective. Bitcoin is good for the long term. Is it good to jump in now or not? Well, the worst thing that you can do is nothing. The best thing that you can do is look for a advantage point where you can jump in. Maybe this 33,000 range right here. If it goes down that far, maybe it will. But according to what we heard of that analyst or the news that came out, Bitcoin will probably reach new lows. Probably. Let's take a look at Ethereum, 2,800 right now. That's very, very good. I'm holding this for the long term. I'm not looking to sell right now. There are a lot of people holding Bitcoin and Ethereum for longer term, and that's why there are less and less trades. They're safe parking it for a better day. That's right. And the longer that people hold and the more people hold, the less trades that can be done. So it means it becomes a hot commodity. That's right, a hot commodity. This is ADA Cardano, is also a good hold for the long term. It was up here at 250-ish level. Now it's at 185. That's a pretty good dip buy. Uh, I'm not looking to buy right now. And this is one of the TRX is one of the stocks that I'm looking at. It's not going to pop up on your screen there because this only gives you a certain amount of coins that you can see at once, but you can see here on the right how it's trading. TRX Tron case is very, very good. It has certain developments that are being worked on as we talk, and it will be a good hold for the long term. It's a great investment. That's on you to do the research, to join a team that will educate, train, and develop you so that you can make money investing activity on your own independently. This is CEO Trade signing off. Have a great one, and I'll see you tonight on my live webinar.